Yo guys, and on today's video I will be talking about the multi-week Bitcoin trend towards the upside that we're still holding on towards, and the multi-month consolidation phase that Bitcoin is also still holding on towards. And of course, on today's video I will be talking about all these metrics that are currently indicating the bottom is already in and that the brightness is definitely ahead for Bitcoin right now. So guys, make sure to slap up that like button and let me right away dive in towards the content. And of course, slapping up that like button is only going to take a few seconds of your time, but you will be absolutely mean the world to me. So make sure to do it, and let's jump in towards the content, because right now Bitcoin of course is trading on this key level, right? Like you can see previously around, it provided resistance on the market as well here on the 16th of May, and right now we're holding on towards it. And this is extremely important because we compare Bitcoin right now to the S&P 500, and if we look at the S&P 500, this is clearly a very bullish chart. You can see previously around, we got this supportive touch here. We've got the rejection afterwards as well over here on the 18th of May. We got this rejection, and right now we are retesting it as support. And also do notice, this is of course a beautiful W we're currently creating, and this could be leading towards more potential upside towards higher targets. So yeah, this is definitely looking very good for Bitcoin right here, because the S&P 500 is currently experiencing this bullish retest. Bitcoin could be well benefit from it. And of course, like I already shared in my Telegram signal group, I either expect Bitcoin is going to go and make another move down here towards this 30.5k level and then is going to be bouncing, or either is Bitcoin going to be bouncing from this 31.4k level, what we're currently still trading on. This is of course an extremely likely level to bounce from, since it is previously around resistance, and since we're right now retesting it as support. I personally do expect it is going to be helping Bitcoin up here. So if you are interested in trading, guys, make sure to check out the links in the description. Trade on Bybit for 0% maker fee, also $4,050 deposit bonus right now, and of course these other exchanges are also providing sick bonuses, so make sure to check that out. But I am of course long on both regions. If we fail to hold on towards this support and we get of course a clear close below, we're going to look for a breakdown. And of course, if we get a breakdown, I will be long the market on 30.5k. But if we're going to hold on towards it like it is looking like we're going to see this continuation from here on. And of course, I will be targeting $35,000, the upside target for Bitcoin, the bullish bias target for Bitcoin in this case. So if I go more in depth about it and also talk about why I do think the bottom is in here, I have been clearly talking about this several times before on the channel, guys. You can see this chart is the realized loss for Bitcoin, and this chart always has been calling every single freaking bottom, because this chart is basically telling you how many addresses are selling against a loss in the market. And like you can see, we saw a huge spike in March 2020 in the pandemic crash year. We saw a huge spike in the summer low for Bitcoin 2021. And we also have seen this spike recently. Many investors are selling against a loss here, and that is needed in order for us to make profit. Not everyone can become crypto rich. And we can see it once again here. There's been a majority of the investors selling against a loss, and that is an extremely bullish signal. And while the people have been realizing a loss here, it is very interesting, but it is true, the number of addresses holding more than 10k Bitcoin has been spiking significantly. Why? What is this telling us? This basically tells us the whales are stepping in the market right now. So in fact, if you do sell your Bitcoin right here, you are in fact selling to the whales. So be extremely careful right now with selling off your Bitcoins, because we have clear proof you are selling towards these whales. Then of course, I also want to be talking about this very important chart. And guys, make sure to stick around in this video right now, because I am going to talk about this multi-week uptrend for Bitcoin. And of course, I am only excluding one little bit of a part, and that is the pandemic crash here, because I think this is a black swan event. I mean, everyone thinks this is a black swan event, and that is why we are not counting this trend, this period of the market with us. But guys, stick around right now. You can clearly see support getting found over here, as well as support getting found on the trend along the way up here from April towards the summer. And you can see Bitcoin has been bouncing very significantly from this level. You can clearly see several touches, and Bitcoin bounces and moves up the whole time here. And you can see we extended this trend here towards the upside. And what did we do? If we're going to zoom in, we can clearly see Bitcoin, of course, touched it perfectly over here, moved it right away towards the upside again here. And of course, one little bit of a fake out below it. But once again, this is actually also a black swan event, because this candle over here was, of course, the Luna crash. That is also a black swan event. So very interesting about what we're currently seeing. Bitcoin is bouncing from this longer term uptrend. Is this the bounce we've been waiting for? And could we be right now see and maybe call the bottom is potentially in for Bitcoin? And of course, if we're looking at all these other metrics, yeah, we could definitely argue the bottom is right now in. Also, looking at this, more significant pattern here on the market, we could be looking at this falling wedge here. Falling wedge is a very beautiful pattern to look at on the market. Typical bullish buys, reversal pattern. And of course, we could even draw it a little bit more like this here. And you can clearly see we are going to come closer towards an apex. But more importantly, you could also approach this chart on the monthly time frame. And if you see this chart, guys, and this is, of course, the chart to look at, the multi-month consolidation phase for Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been basically trading sideways for the past 2 years. We have been going in a very boring stage of the market. Bitcoin bouncing between 30K and 60K. We've been trading between those ranges the whole time. And right now we can see we are forming a clear pattern, just like we did back in 2012, just like we did back in 2015, back in 2019 as well. And this is the new big consolidation phase. If you don't know yet, this is a falling wedge, and a falling wedge is a more typical bullish bias pattern. Bitcoin also going to close its monthly candle in just a few hours from now on. And we are going to be looking for a massive continuation up here. And a breakout of such kind of a pattern will be lead basically towards extremely bullish price action. And guys, you know, this breakout seems pretty obvious to get because we only need to be breaking above approximately the 42K region. And if that is going to be happening in the coming 3 to 4 months, we could be looking for a massive gain across the market. So make sure that you are not losing your attention right now. So yeah, I really wanted to be updating you guys on this, and also do taking notice that currently the dollar index is taking a particular big hit here. Dollar looks to be weakening right now, and that is strengthening the Bitcoin chart. And you can see also across Bitcoin, we are getting that bounce in while the dollar index is getting rejected. And every single time that happened in the past, Bitcoin basically started a bull run, and together with the bitfinex bulls, they have never been wrong, guys. And once again, Bitcoin is bouncing while the bitfinex bulls are accumulating massively. Is this the signal we've been waiting for? It does clearly look like it. So guys, this was it for today's very quick update video. Hopefully you do enjoy these, so smash up the like button. It would be highly appreciated. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But anyways, guys, I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.